Hey, what's up guys? Daily challenges, Madam Nazar's location, and collector challenges group 2 locations are going to be in this video. We have animals killed, season big game. We do have a lot of free roam and showdown missions, as well as Opossum that we had the other day. So hopefully you guys remember those locations, because I ended up having no problem killing animals today, but I couldn't find a damn opossum, just like the last time we had it. So Madam Nazar is going to be in between Window Rock and Cumberland Forest. We're going to end up using this area for our group 2 locations for our collector challenges, which will appear later on. So if you're looking for opossum, here are some of the areas that we showed the other day. Hopefully you remember where you found them. Just go back to that spot. Nighttime is going to be best for you. Keep that in mind. They do make a high screeching noise, so if you hear that, turn your eagle eye on, look around, hopefully you can find them. If you're looking for your big game, you can get that from wolves, cougars, panthers, alligators. Here are some locations. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar where they are. Hopefully you have seasoned or big game meat in your satchel and herbs. Go ahead and craft that so you don't have to go specifically looking for these. Just like any other challenge animal that we need to kill to get meat from. Hopefully you've stored enough. On the days that they're not on the challenge list, go and find them. Make sure you stock up on them. So for the collector challenges, remember, metal detector is going to be needed. Some of these items will switch on certain days to different items, and also 8 p.m. tonight, East Coast time, they will switch to the next group location. So for these spots, we're going to start over here near the Cumberland Forest area. You're going to be able to get jewelry, eggs, tarot cards, and arrowheads. Coin at this first location. Next 2 locations are going to be jewelry. Then we move on to a couple arrowheads not too far from where Madam Nazar is. There's a tarot card at Bacchus Station coming up. And then we have some eggs down on the coast, which was the clip that I just showed previously. You can get 3 at least to get that challenge done. You have jewelry at the gang hideout in North Cumberland Forest. Then we have a coin on the hill, a tarot card, 2 tarot cards inside a Valentine. Then there is an heirloom inside the house just behind the butcher. And then this next location here is a dig site, which could either be an arrowhead, most likely an arrowhead, but it could switch to something else. So in the Heartlands, we could find tarot cards, jewelry, and coins. First location is going to be a piece of jewelry, then a tarot card south of the oil fields. We move on to a coin, an arrowhead, which could switch to another item. There is an obsidian arrowhead here near the scarecrow in the cornfields. Piece of jewelry or an arrowhead at that location. Then we have a tarot card, a coin at the clothes hanger, a piece of jewelry. And then in Dewberry Creek, you should be able to find jewelry, although that could switch. I find random coins here pretty frequently, but they could switch to arrowheads. As we move on to the well at this little house, there is a coin inside, a piece of jewelry where my horse is, and then a tarot card inside this little barn where my player icon is. So we move into the bayou next. You're going to be able to find flowers, arrowheads, and dig sites. First location is a dig site, which should be an arrowhead, piece of jewelry. Then we have a tarot card. On the dock, we have an egg at this location, another dig site, which should be an arrowhead, piece of jewelry. Then we move on to a flower, another flower, a coin underneath the cabin. We have a dig site, which should be an arrowhead or a piece of jewelry, a tarot card, another flower here, and then another dig site, which should be an heirloom, but it possibly could switch into jewelry or an arrowhead. So the next location we're going to be at is Bluewater Marsh, Kamasa River. This is going to be a lot of jewelry and a good way to make some money. You have first 2 locations of jewelry, antique alcohol bottle there, piece of jewelry. We have an heirloom dig site right next to a piece of jewelry right there. An arrowhead, piece of jewelry. Move on to another piece of jewelry. And I always forget what the hell this item is here, but you got another item there, and then a coin over at the coast here. This next clip, we have eggs, heirlooms, and bottles. First location is going to be 3 eggs at this little southern island, a bottle at the pirate ship on the island as well. Then we move on to an heirloom, eggs, and we have an antique bottle in the broken down house, another egg. We have an heirloom at the next location, a bottle over here near the Y in Lemoyne. We move on to an egg, then an heirloom at the location we already talked about. Then we have the antique bottle that we already showed, and another heirloom. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.